How's it going, YouTubers? Nightmare7 here. I'm back with another toy review, and today I am reviewing another oldie but a goodie. And today I'm reviewing Transformers Movie 1 Dreadwing. Now, Dreadwing here is based off of a Russian MiG. Now, he is also one of the drones from the video game, and you can tell him. Now, in the video game, You'll see him mainly when you play as Jazz against Starscream and Blackout, where you would fight after you defeat Starscream, where he retreats. Dreadwing would show up trying to stop you, and then second time after you defeat him, Blackout shows up and another Dreadwing shows up. So that's the time you would see him, and like I said, he is based off of a Russian MiG. And the camo on him does look pretty nice, don't get me wrong. It looks very nice. He's got like multiple patterns. He has like a dark gray, kind of like, I guess, to resemble clouds a little bit. Kind of like he's on a light sky. Now, since this figure is based off from the video game, his bio also mentions that Dreadwing has the ability to teleport, which I think is pretty cool. I actually did see a video, 2 videos of some stop motions where he actually did teleport. And if I'm being honest with you, I think that looked pretty amazing. Because that would have been really cool if we saw something like that. Well, we did see the Fallen teleport a few times during the final battle, just before Jetfire sacrificed himself. So we did see some teleportation. Excuse me, you guys. And honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, Dreadwing here as a jet, I think it looks pretty awesome, especially with the turbines. Which, remember back then, figures, most jet formers back then in the old early, at least the first movie, jet formers didn't have that. Like, for example, Screamer did not have that. For a comparison, let's start with, here he is with Screamer. Yes, the fins on this one are very loose. That's why it collapsed on me. So here we have him with Screamer. Here he is next to, just because, here he is next to Brawl, who we don't see him when we play as Ironhide against Brawl in the mission for the Fallen. And for the mission we see this guy as Jazz, Unfriendly Skies. Yeah, that's the only time we see Dreadwing. And we don't really see him with Brawl. On the mission for the Fallen, where we play as Ironhide against Brawl, we only see Dropkick, Swindle, Payload, and that the Decepticon version of the long arm drone, which we never got a figure of, which is unfortunate. Really wish we did. Pretty much the only time we see a drone out of this guy around Brawl is the Autobot Drone, which is done in blue and has a white stripe and in the middle, and then on his wings he would have yellow stripes. That's the Autobot version. That's when we play as Starscream. And same thing applies with Bone Crusher here. Now, I just wish we'd also got a figure out of that Autobot drone, which I actually have an image of on my laptop. Let me just grab it real quick, you guys. So that's the Autobot drone that they use based off of Dreadwing. Honestly, I wish we did get a figure of him. So this is what I was talking about. The yellow, the white stripe would be on his back, but I couldn't find an image of that. And this is I would actually name that character Treadbolt, because if you remember, we actually had a Universe figure named Treadbolt, repaint of Classics Jetfire. The paint apps look similar, maybe just a little less yellow and a white stripe, but so it looks quite similar. If you ignore the kits, if you ignore these and the helmet he came with when Jetfire was released. Yeah, I would name this guy Treadbolt. I just wanted to show you the Autobot drone. I just wish we did get a figure of him from Dreadwing, which we did get some repaints of Dreadwing, but none of them were Autobots. We got Overcast and Revenge of the Fallen Fear Swoop. I do have both of them. I'm just not going to compare them in this video. I will do that. I promise I'll do that of them together when I review Overcast, which is the last version of the mold I have to review. And I also already reviewed Fear Swoop back where I used to live, you guys. So I got the comparisons of him with... So I got the comparisons with him with Brawl, Bone Crusher, and Starscream. Let's do two more. This one being with... Here he is with Blackout, who he helps defend against Jazz. Now, I really love the drones. Now, it's honestly, since I've been seeing now, have you guys seen Barricade 24's YouTube channel? He also does the video game reviews of the first movie game. He also is currently doing the version 2.0 mod that we just got for that game for any of us PC players, which sadly I'm not one of them. We would see two Dreadwings together, and if I'm being honest, it makes me want to do an army build, an army of them. Like buy an additional Swindle, an additional Dreadwing, an additional Dropkick, an additional Payload, and an additional Long Arm, or buy two more to have three of each. But if I buy three of each, that kind of like feels like that seems ridiculous. We mainly just see two of each together for the most part. So I might just do that. I'm not going to guarantee it though, because I usually don't army build. Besides, I think having one of the exact same figure, if I'm being honest, it does kind of feel a little ridiculous for me. So here he is with Blackout. Here he is with his foe, who's also from the video game. Long Arm, who I also reviewed back where I used to live. So here he is with Long Arm. Let's just do one more comparison since it's already been over 7.5 minutes now. I know, let's do one more just to get over with. Here he is next to Jazz. This is my premium series Jazz. Alright, now I'm going to skip transformation. It's already been 8 minutes now, almost. So I'm going to skip the transformation and we'll get to robot mode. Now, Dreadwing, before I almost forgot, he has some missiles. Where if you shoot here, focus please. Thank you. They are some flame missiles. Now, Dreadwing's going to teleport right now into jet mode, from jet to robot. So Dreadwing, let's teleport. Oh, let me get rid of these for you real quick. Okay, Dreadwing, time to teleport. And there he is. So here we have Dreadwing, who teleported into robot mode. Now, before we start, let's begin with some comparisons. You might want to back up a little bit, dude. Starting with, for first comparison, here he is with Bone Crusher. So here he is with Bone Crusher. Now, if I'm being honest, they could be in scale, because I know a jet is quite large, and a Buffalo Sweeper isn't as large, to be honest with you guys. So this could be in good scale. Here he is with Brawl. Again, that was my movie The Best, Bone Crusher, for anyone wondering why it looked a bit different than the original. I got rid of my original Bone Crusher a while back because I liked that one more. I like the movie The Best, Bone Crusher more. So here with Brawl. And again, this could be a good scale. Here he is with, hang on a second. Here he is with Jazz. Way off scale, you guys. Jazz isn't. Dreadwing is much bigger. Since Jazz is a Pontiac, he should be much shorter. Now, I don't have the Studio Series Jazz. Well, I do have the 86 Jazz, but not the movie Jazz. I don't plan on buying too much of the Studio Series stuff for the movie series, just because of price increase and shrinkage. I just don't think that's right. Though I do know they are releasing some new Studio Series figures, that being Revenge of the Fallen Sideways, Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, Age of Extinction Galvatron, Bumblebee movie Thundercracker, and Studio Series 86 RC, which I am pretty sure RC is going to be just a repaint of the Kingdom / Earthrise RC, who I actually just got in the mail today. But I will, Bumblebee and Sideways, I might collect. I'm not going to guarantee it. Bumblebee movie Thundercracker, I'm definitely going to get. Age of Extinction Galvatron, no way, I'm not buying that piece of junk. So anyway, here he is next to, if it'll stand, there we go. Here he is with Blackout, who is already pretty short for a Voyager. Well, from the head, top, from the heads. Yeah, but I think that could be in good scale. Don't get me wrong, that could be a perfect scale. Since helicopters are as big as jets, or maybe a little bigger. But if you look closely, looks like from the head, Dreadwing might be a tiny bit taller than Blackout. A tiny bit. If you look at the heads. And I almost had one more, but no, there's two more. Here he is with Starscream. Again, this is this is not the exact same one I use in vehicle mode. This one I already had in robot mode. That is my Target exclusive Starscream. But it's exactly the same mold. And besides, this might not be unusual because you also can play as G1 color Screamer in the video game. Just gotta unlock some bonuses for it. I believe for to unlock G1 color Starscream, I believe you just have to pass to complete the entire Decepticon campaign, and voila, you have him. If I remember correctly, which might be correct. And again, one more comparison. Yep, you guessed it. Hang on, let me stand him straight. Hang on, you guys, I'm really sorry, but hang on. Alright, sorry, the leg joints on my long arm is very loose, so it might not stand correctly. But here's Dreadwing. Here is Dreadwing next to long arm. Sorry, I'm hiccuping now. Or probably just a little burp. But here's Dreadwing next to long arm. Final comparison. Now on to Dreadwing himself. Now for articulation, Dreadwing's head's on a ball joint, so it can go up and down. He could go 360 degrees, but these get hindered. And he actually, since he is a drone, he has the lens head, which I think looks pretty cool. Honestly, I just wish Dropkick had it. He has, remember on my review, he has like an auto drone head. And his light piping, that's pretty amazing. Kind of has like light, since it's clear. It looks like picking up like a light blue, which I think looks unfitting because he is a Decepticon. He should have at least a white, or in the video game his lens was white. Wow, and on his packaging it shows him with it being blue, which makes no sense. But since it's white, it's fine with me. But looks like it's a light blue. right? And his turbine, which when you transform him, which is actually the Automorph. I don't know, it is spring loaded. That would be his Automorph when you transform him. And for arm articulation, also on a ball joint, but it gets hindered by the wing, the back wing. It can't really do can't go exactly 90 degrees outwards because of how it's designed. His arm, same thing. So we can do that. Or I think the wing's supposed to be like that. Yep. Sorry, I didn't notice that. But if you want him shooting straight, what you have to do is remember those flame missiles I showed off in his jet mode? Those engines become his hands, and which is actually pretty cool, accurate as well to how he looked like in the video game. Because remember, when you play as Jazz, or when you play against the Decepticons in the game, same thing applies with the Autobot Drone. They would shoot fire at you, and when you try to shooting them won't stop them because they're shooting. Because that's one thing Dreadwing does in the game when he's shooting flames and sitting with the Autobot Drone. If you try to shoot them, it won't do you any good because while they're doing that, they're shooting as well, and when you touch a flame, you get pushed away, you get thrown away. So that's how strong he is. That's how dangerous this fella is. They still work, see? And his legs can do 90 degrees a little bit. He can do, he has tiny legs and huge arms, which is one downfall about him. And, well, the real downfall for me would be the arms, how you can't lift them up straight like that. You have to bring out the whole arm like that. But it's okay, it doesn't bother me. But he can do the splits. And even with his tiny feet, he can still do a soccer kick a little bit. He can still do a soccer kick. Goal! Now, 360 of Dreadwing. Looks really cool. Now, yes, he has the nose cone for jet mode. Becomes the back of his head. Which does seem a little silly, but if you look at him like this from this angle, it ain't too bad. I still enjoy this figure. I'm still happy I have this figure. I know that this fella this is one dangerous drone to play against. Same thing with the Autobot Drone. That can be quite dangerous. Because of their flaming shields. When they are flaming, when they are trying to use their if I can speak today, when they use their flamethrower arms against you, like this, like I just showed earlier. Where's the other missile? Oh, there it is. When they are doing this against you, like I said, shooting them won't do you any good, because while they are, even if they aren't shooting, they'll still, even if they aren't using their flamethrowers, even if they're just running at you to hit you, they'll still shoot, because I believe the bigger drones will shield themselves against you. The only drones I know that won't do that is Swindle and the forklift drone, who I believe would be called Deadlift, which we did get a figure of for the Revenge of the Fallen video game, which I hope I can get soon. Those guys don't shoot. But even the 2.0 mod, this guy will still shoot you while you're, will still shield himself while he's doing this to you. But if he's running at you, he won't anymore. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if he still did that. So, the new game, the new mod, the new 2.0 mod for the first movie video game, they did give themselves a little upgrade to celebrate 15 years now. It's been almost 15 years since the first movie came out. And with the anniversary of that coming, I'm going to be reviewing that, and not just, I'm not just going to be reviewing, well, if I can talk today, you guys, what I'm saying is that in celebration of the 15th anniversary of the first movie coming soon, this July 4th, I'm going to be reviewing the main villain, that being Megatron. And not only that, I'm also going to be reviewing the Fallen, Sentinel Prime, and Lockdown from the other films in celebration of their anniversaries. For the last night, I sadly don't have a Quintessa figure. Nor did I buy that Infernicus, the Toys R Us exclusive Infernicus, which came with that little Quintessa. Don't have don't have that set, sadly. So the best thing, I'm going to find what I can do. I'm going to find any Decepticon. I might just review a random Decepticon from the video game. Not from the video game. From the Last Night movie, if I can speak today, you guys. Sorry, it's been a long day for me. But if you can still find Dreadwing for a reasonable price, if you're going to army build him, good luck. Have fun with that, you guys. I might just get... Now, I said I'm not going to guarantee anything. I might not army build. If I do, might just get an extra Dreadwing. Not sure if I'm going for a third, because I think that'd be ridiculous. We're mainly just seeing only 2 of each character for the most part. The Swindle Drones, you might see about 3 or more in some cases. But I might just not buy too many. If I do that. If I do army build, which I'm not going to guarantee. But it's still a nice figure to have as is either way. So if you can find Dreadwing for a reasonable price, and if you love the drones, I say pick them up. That's going to be it, you guys. Not much to say, but... Oh, yeah. Hollow bits, which is what people complain about. This is a 2007 figure. And hollow bits has already been a thing, you guys. So nothing new. It's always been a thing, you guys. Now to make it look like he's actually... I think he's in this position when he uses this on you. So again, remember, hollowness has been a thing. Now I did find out not too long ago, I believe we're going to be getting a Studio Series Breakaway, who didn't appear in Revenge of the Fallen at all, but he did in the video game. So I think they're now going to do video game characters. If that does happen, let's just hope we do get a Studio Series Dreadwing, or the movie 1 drones, including the ones we didn't get as figures at all back then. For example, the Autobot Drone we never got, who I decided to name Treadbolt based off of that universe figure I just showed in the beginning of this video. Let's just hope we can get some drone. If they do plan on doing from not only movie but to video game characters, I'm not gonna say no. Let's just say it, you guys. I only just hope we do get more characters, since they are giving us they might give us a Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Breakaway. And if they do, looks like we're going to be getting some video game characters. Though, I just hope we get the drones as well. That's going to be it, you guys. I'll be back with another toy review ASAP. But for now, take care, stay safe, till all are one. Dreadwing out. Oh, where did he go? He's gone. Maybe because I said his name and that he's out. Well, either way, you guys, stay care. I'll see you on my next video. Nightmare 70 out.